First time I tried to record this, it didn't record my screen. So let's do this again. The agents of socialization are family, peer groups, school, the workplace, religion, government, and mass media. Family is the first agent of socialization. It is taught by parents and family members. The things that are taught are how to use objects, how to relate to others, how the world works. Poor or working class families emphasize obedience and conformity, while wealthy families emphasize judgment and creativity. Children are also socialized and raised to perform the same jobs that their parents do. They are also socialized to abide by gender norms, race perceptions, and class-related behaviors. Mothers and fathers are considered the teachers for an early age. New moms are given maternity leave in the US and in Sweden, and fathers are only given paternity leave in Sweden. This led me to think, why do fathers not get paternity leave in America? And some of the reasons that I came up with is because it is considered masculine to not take paternity leave, and men are also considered the workers of the family, and the family depends on dad's money from his job. Peer groups are made up of people in similar age to you and also your social status. It begins in the earliest years, on playgrounds and in classrooms. It is very important to teens. It gives them a sense of independence, and it is the first major socialization outside of family events. And although peer groups give a sense of independence, who teens hang out with is influenced by what their parents have taught them. Peer groups are formed because of sports teams, schools, family relations, workplaces, and these groups have special connections, especially those that are teenagers. 7 hours and 180 days students spend in school, and school teaches kids to practice teamwork, follow a schedule, use textbooks. Then the hidden curriculum teaches students what society expects from kids. And with the hidden curriculum, students learn to deal with bureaucracy, adapt to rules, follow expectations. They also learn how to be patient. Different cultures teach different ways of national pride. For example, the United States teaches children to stand for the national anthem, pay tribute to veterans, and we are taught the Pledge of Allegiance at a young age. And things that happen in history are perceived differently by different cultures. U.S. adults also spend the majority of their time at work, just like kids at school. Workers require new socialization skills at every job with material culture and non-material culture. People must learn how to socialize within their job title, and employees of any workplace must become socialized to and socialized by. A waitress, for example, must learn what questions to ask, when to ask them, and how to ask without sounding rude to her customers. Religious institutions teach people how to interact with their religion's material culture. They also uphold gender norms, which is enforced through socialization. Organized religion has a shared set of values between members that are passed through society. An adult in the U.S. is an 18-year-old male or female who becomes responsible for themselves at that age. A senior citizen is anyone aged 65 or older. We must socialize into our new roles, such as a senior citizen, an adult, or a taxpayer. 18-year-old males must register with the Selective Services System within 30 days of turning 18. The government also dictates the points at which we must learn to socialize into our new category. Mass media platforms distribute impersonal information to an audience through television shows, newspaper articles, radio shows, internet platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, things like that. Media influences social norms and expectations greatly. People can learn about objects of material culture such as new technology or new transportations. We can also learn about non-material culture such as what is true, what is important, and what is expected out of us. How do these agents of socialization shape your understanding of the world? My family taught me what was right and what was wrong. They helped me understand the world is not filled with only good people. There are also bad people in this world. They taught me who I am. Peer groups helped me through the hard times. They made me happy with myself, and they helped me realize that people who want to be in my life will make the effort to be in my life. School taught me how to follow rules, how to work in a team, and it prepared me for the adult world, especially in high school. The workplace taught me how to stay calm in stressful situations. It taught me good communication skills as well as good time management. Religion taught me who to turn to in need and to always look on the bright side. Also, always pray about everything, no matter how big or how small. Government, it taught me that not everything goes your own way, and our world is cruel and full of cruel people who do horrible things. And taxes also do more than we think. And mass media has taught me that nothing can ever be deleted, and people on media platforms can be very mean. It also taught me you never know what someone is going through, so you must always be nice. How do these agents shape my beliefs and values? My family, they took me to church and taught me to believe the way that I do. At school, teachers taught me to always be myself. My workplace hasn't shaped my beliefs or values. Peer groups, it's taught me that the right friends are always out there. You just have to look sometimes and to put in that extra effort to find your person. Religion has taught me to always pray and talk to God about everything. My government hasn't really shaped my beliefs or values, and neither has mass media. I try to keep myself distance between everything that's going on, especially drama and things like that. I don't like to associate myself with things like that. What norms did you internalize from these agents? I internalized within my family to not lie, to respect my elders and also my grandparents. School has taught me to never cheat because there are serious consequences, and to never bully because, one, it's not nice, and two, it's not cool at all. In my workplace, I have picked up to be respectful to customers and to never rush customers. This was particularly easy for me because this was instilled upon me at an early age in my family, so it was kind of just like a second nature to me when I started working. In peer groups, I've learned to never give in to peer pressure. No alcohol, no drugs, things of that nature. Religion, wear appropriate clothing, no tight, provocative dresses, shirts, pants, things like that, and to never cuss. The government has taught me to never commit a crime because, just like cheating, there are serious consequences for committing a crime. The consequences for committing a crime, yes, are 10 times harsher than cheating, but still, never commit a crime. Mass media, never post something you wouldn't want your mom to see, whether it's a quote that may have a cuss word in it, things like that. And how did agents of socialization expand or limit your social network? My family kept social platforms away from me for as long as they possibly could, so that limited it. At school, I have classes with most of my friends, so this expands. The workplace, I have new people to talk to every shift, whether it's cooks, managers, waitresses, customers, things like that, so that expands. Peer groups, I get introduced to friends of my friends, so this also expands. Religion, new people come into services all the time, and I have to talk to them and stand up with them and things of that nature, so that also expands. And the government doesn't really limit or expand my social network. And mass media, I'm a member of many different social medias, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, things like that, so that expands. And how do these agents influence what activities you pursued and what statutes that you have? Since I want to be an OBGYN, which is an obstetrician gynecologist, I have kind of picked up on that I want to be what I want to be because my mom was a labor and delivery nurse, and I remember always being so excited to hear how many babies she got to deliver that day. And also, nursing classes are offered at my school, at my high school, and so I've taken every one of those, and it's really instilled my passion for nursing and medical type careers. The workplace hasn't really influenced anything because, one, I'm a waitress, and two, I'm only 16, so I can't work at a hospital or a nursing home or anywhere like that as of right now. And my peer groups, most of my friends play sports, so I play sports too. That's really how I got to know my friends. I play volleyball. And my religion hasn't really influenced anything. And the government, I knew for a fact that I didn't want to do anything with our government. I didn't want to be a social worker, a lawyer, nothing of that nature, because our system is awful, and I didn't want to be one of those people who takes children away from their families. And mass media, I knew I didn't want to turn out as a mean girl because, once again, my parents always taught me to be respectful, and they taught me to be nice to everyone. So I try to not point out flaws in everybody. I try to point out the things that will make them happy, the things that will make them smile. And that's really one thing that I'm known for, is making people smile, and that makes my heart so happy. So with that being said, that is the end of this presentation.